fatal cry of "Shoo, scat!" always presaging disaster. I saw the door open, and by an instinct I can't explain, I leaped from the table. In my hurry, my foot caught in the handle of the silver tray. We fell together. Neither the tray nor I was hurt, but the best china. I picked myself up and looked about me. The family had come in. I read in their faces that their servant's unlucky interruption of my meal had destroyed what was dearer to them than life, than my life at any rate. I fled. I went out homeless and hopeless into the golden afternoon. I now live with a saint, a maiden lady who takes condensed milk in her own tea, and buys me 2 pennyworth of cream, night and morning, and cat's meat too, and the glorious fishmonger still leaves his offerings at my door. And here ends the tale of Meddlesome Pussy. The White Persian by Edith Nesbit. I was a handsome, discreet, middle-aged, respectable, responsible, domesticated tabby cat. I was humble. I knew my place and kept it. My place was the place nearest the fire in winter or close to the sunny window in summer. There was nothing to trouble me, not so much as a fly in the cream or an error in the leaving of the cat's meat, until some thoughtless person gave my master the White Persian cat. She was very beautiful in her soft, foolish, mamby-pamby, blue-eyed way. Of course she didn't understand English, and when they called "Puss, Puss," she only ran under the sofa, for she thought they were teasing her. She was mistress of only 2 languages, Persian and cat talk. My master didn't think of this. He called her Puss, he called her Pussy, he called her Tittums, and Pussy then, and 1,000 endearments that had formerly been lavished on me were vainly showered on this unimpressive stranger. But when he found she was called to all of them, my master sighed. "Poor thing," he said, "she's deaf." I sat by the bright fender, and washed my face, and sleeked my pretty paws, and looked on. My master gave up taking very much notice of the new cat. But I had a fear that he might learn Persian or cat talk, and make friends with her. So I resolved that the best thing for me would be a complete change in the Persian's behavior, such a change as should make it impossible for her ever to be friends with him again. So I said to her, "You wonder that our master looks coldly at you? Perhaps you don't know that in England a white cat is supposed to meow 20 times longer and to purr 20 times louder than a cat of any other color?" "Oh, thank you so much for telling me," she said gracefully. "I didn't know. As it happens, I have a very good voice." And the next time she wanted her milk, she meowed in a voice you could have heard 20 miles away. Poor master was so astonished that he nearly dropped the saucer. When she had finished the milk, she jumped up on his knee, and he began to stroke her. She nearly gave herself a fit in her efforts to purr loud enough to please him. At first he was pleased, but when the purring got louder and louder, the poor man put his hands to his ears and said, oh dear, this is worse than a whole hive of bees." Still he put her down gently, and I congratulated her on having done so well. She did better. She was an affectionate person, though foolish, and in her anxiety to do what was expected of a cat of her color in England, she practiced day and night. Her purr was already the loudest I've ever heard from any cat, but she fancied she could improve her meowing, and she meowed in the garden, she meowed in the house, she meowed at meals.